All right, we got to go back to Playboy Radio. People are waiting. So,
where they play that?
Jessica Hall does a show on Playboy Radio, I guess. I would not know.
Right,
she a porn girl? Or
she's a Playboy model.
She was a Playmate?
Yeah.
Ooh, what year? I hate those Playmates that are like, yes, I was a Playboy Playmate for 1972.
No, she's still young.
Grandma.
She's still hot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And
only dedicated.
Yeah. And it gets a little bit heavy.
Oh, man. She's fucking...
you know what? She can do whatever the fuck she wants, Sam.
She's got them hips like a buxotic.
Yeah.
Hot.
She's all right.
She's built. That's corn-fed shit right there, yo.
She had Marky Ramone on from the Ramones.
Yeah, Marky Ramone does a show here, so he's always around.
Really?
He does a show here?
Yeah, I gotta really. I met him once. I want to get a shot with him. He's like the last of the Ramones.
He's in here like at least once or twice a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we see him?
He looks like a Ramone, so you'd know if you saw him.
He's down by. He sits in like the cubicles down by the break room, by Ellis's guy. I think I usually see him talking.
You
to
walk
him.
by, you go, Ramone.
No, I don't. I walk by and go, somebody put something in my drink, somebody. And I say it that loud and just that part.
He's the last.
All the beats that did it.
He's the last of the Ramones, which is key to this.
They're all dead.
And Jessica Hall asked Marky this.
This is Playboy's party, so anything goes here. We talk about sex, relationships, lighthearted, whatever. And you guys have an online meet and greet happening this Friday at 6 p.m.
Meet curtain and greet.
No, that was last Friday.
That's just a little taste of how she intros her show and her level of preparedness. And,
terrific.
Yeah.
Something tells me this is going to be an embarrassing question.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
You know what's weird about the Ramones, like years ago when they were, kind of new? You see an interview with them and you expect to hear like, I don't want a fucking thing. We're punk band and fuck it. And it's like, yeah, how you doing?
How you doing?
It's like your fucking neighbor.
Right.
Just some fucking New York accent. Yeah.
Don't you love how ugly Joey Ramone was and how great? Like, that's such a beautiful thing to be such a
suckerfish.
A big lummox.
Yeah, he was a big
But just
dolt.
fucking, what an amazing live performer he was, just standing there. He really is. I wish I loved the Ramones longer.
Rag, we're high ski. I don't care about history. Rag. That's not where I want to be. He would do that fucking weird thing with his
But
voice.
they're so good.
Yeah, I like the Ramones.
Of course they are.
Ooh, I don't care about history, Robin. Does have a Howard look to him. I do history. They would hate that we're playing this one.
This is not one I even like. I think We're a Happy Family is my favorite Ramones song.
I like this.
Yeah?
PJ Souls, fucking Fishman showing how old he is. Remember that movie? Remember Rock and Roll High School?
God, you would swear that's Howard, too.
Yeah,
So weird.
Young Howard.
PJ Souls was in Stripes.
Yes, she was in Rock and Roll High School, too. Yeah. She was like that fucking maven of the 70s, 80s, and then she just disappeared.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. She's 62 now.
I hated that scene where he was doing the stupid ice cream scooper on her.
Oh, the spatula? You didn't like that in the ice cream
fucking
scooper?
stunk. They probably
Really?
laughed
You
so
didn't like
hard on
that?
the set about the spatula
Why?
treatment.
That was
Find
hilarious.
PJ Souls for the love of fuck.
That was hilarious.
Exactly. No, PJ Souls was Sam still wears to bed.
All right, that's what she used to look like, the little cutie thing, and then...
Oh, boy. There's one on the second row all the way to the right there,
Oh,
Sam.
geez.
Oh, you had it, Sam. All right, that's fair enough. That's
okay.
Yeah, but she's got a CBGB shirt on,
Yeah, because she's rock and roll. She's punk.
Wow, that's rough.
My God, what happens?
Oh, boy.
Bad boy.
Oh, no.
What is she doing, a Comic-Con there or something?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
She probably does a lot of them Comic-Cons.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Ah, boy. PJ Souls with happy.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Someone raises a good
Monster from the basement. She probably
yeah.
shouldn't be wearing
that's a
that
good
T-shirt.
Someone says if today is Ozzy's birthday, that means it's 1 year ago he walked out without Jimmy's 19 pounds of shitty gifts.
Oh, I got to retweet that.
I think that's 2 years ago.
That was 2 years.
That might be 2 years already. Jimmy.
Abso-fucking-lutely. That seems longer than
That's
1
one
year.
of the funniest things I've ever
that's great.
seen.
When we all just looked at the pile of books and Ozzy walking down the hallway.
That was...
It's 2 years ago already, huh?
Yep,
Yeah.
you're right.
I'll retweet that video. It's hilarious. Oh my God! And we still have his books around here, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, Jessica Hall there from Playboy Radio. She's got Marky Ramone in studio, and she does this.
Now, is there going to be a reunion show or something like that?
No, the other three Ramones are dead. They passed away. Two to cancer, and the other one was sick.
Two to the cancer.
Oh, Jesus.
Two to the cancer.
Yeah, and then one was, I think, OG. What was his name? The fucking guy.
Druggy Ramone?
No, oh, wait, hold on. Dee Dee Ramone, I think, was a drug overdose.
Want to hear that again?
Yeah.
With her silly voice.
Now, is there going to be a reunion show or something like that?
No, the other three Ramones are dead. They passed away. Two to cancer, and the other one was sick.
Two to the cancer. Two to the cancer.
I want to get.
He sounds like that horrendous fucking doctor from those commercials we used to have to run on NEW. NEW?
Staten Island. Radiotactic surgery for cancers of the neck, head, chest, lung, kidneys.
Eyeballs.
We use stereotactic radiosurgery on your cancerous tumors of the brain, sinuses, teeth, tongue, nostril hairs.
Can we find that?
Hated that guy.
We would beat him up all the time, and they still ran his ads on our show.
That guy got
he
in
creeped
trouble.
everyone out.
That guy got in trouble because George Harrison.
Of course, one of our sponsors got in trouble.
George Harrison was getting treatment for his brain cancer there, and he fucking brought in a guitar for George to sign.
Jesus.
Like, could you sign this guitar? It's Dr. Jimmy Norton.
Did he sign it, though?
I don't know. At that point, I don't think he was really in any shape to do anything.
Look up on the YouTube. A lot of our old shit's up there.
Dr. Lederman?
It's a stab in the
Saul
dark.
Lederman?
Just put Opie Anthony Cancer Doctor or something.
Gil. I'm Dr. Gil Lederman from Staten Island Stereotactic Radiosurgery for cancers of the spine, rib, pelvis, testicles, anus.
Nose and hat.
Jeez,
and you want to yell at your radio, we get it.
Oh, the
you gotta
cancers
list
you come up
every
with.
fucking cancer you can get.
And we got in trouble because it's a dry read. It was nothing.
Right.
And we decided it changed the whole sound of it if you put circus music behind it or the Benny Hill music.
We picked something different every day.
Yeah, so we put like happy, fun music behind his cancer read.
Definitely circus music and definitely Benny Hill music.
That's yeah, cancers of the neck, chest, lung.
I wish we had that. I'm sure we do somewhere.
Somewhere, someone's got it.
Yeah, if you got it, fucking send it in to us. Hugh Hefner, man.
Get married again, this fucking idiot?
His broad is Crystal Harris there. She's the latest one that's got to make believe she's actually in love with him.
Make believe she's turned on by him?
Come on.
Hey, he's a playboy. Come on, Ope. He's walking around the mansion in a fucking smoking jacket, right, with his pipe.
Yeah, come on.
Strutting around, squeezing ass.
He's 86.
Yeah.
I think.
Wow, man.
86. And I would love to know what the contract's all about. Like how many times she has to like grab his fucking old man
dick.
balls and shit.
He probably didn't even want his balls grabbed at
You don't
this
think?
point. He's had it.
He-
no.
He's had it.
He
tweeted this over the weekend. It drove me nuts. The Mansion movie tonight.
Yeah.
Now he's hanging out with playmates and youthful people, obviously,
Sure.
right? Because the Mansion movie tonight is Burgess Meredith and Lon Chaney Jr.
Oh,
and,
Mice and Men.
and John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men. None of the broads want to see that.
That's the beauty of Hefner.
You don't give a fuck.
Fuck these young dummies. He's been talking to these dunderheads since 1950. these fuckable rocks. He's been talking to these blockheads for 50 years. He's tired of it.
Maybe he figures if they get bored, they'll suck his dick.
Yeah.
Just sitting down there. Burgess Meredith. I didn't even realize he was in that.
Yeah, that was the one I saw.
Who's that?
Is that his wife?
That's Lon Chaney.
Wait,
She looks a little weird.
she doesn't look that great.
No.
Her parts are like
Her
weird.
body's weird. Her hip.
There's nothing wrong with having small boobs, but those are weird.
I think she's had implants since then.
Because they're small, but they're low on her chest.
They're low and they're separated a little.
Yeah.
Just too much space between them. And then her
hip.
And then her vagina is hanging low, but not but you know what I mean? That area.
Yeah. Do your lips hang low? Can they wobble to and fro?
No, that whole area is like down too far. Weird.
Yeah,
Shouldn't that be up a little higher?
Yeah.
And then she's like square in the hips.
Yeah, the hip, and then the hip goes in and then comes back out again for the thigh, which looks weird.
And then her hair is horrendous.
Yeah, she got like fucking Motley Crue hair extensions.
Thank you. Yeah. And then
there's a name for that condition, by the way.
What's that called?
It's called. She's got locant.
Locant.
Locant. And titus separatus.
Now she looks way better in that picture.
Yeah, that's retouched, I'd say.
The one before this picture, I don't know what was going on there. That was before what? Hugh Hefner got a hold of her? And
fouled her.
Took care of her body parts that were a little off.
Yeah. Oh, they call it. Kevin from Connecticut, I forgot that joke. Her name's Consuelo.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Consuelo. That's a good one. I forgot that joke.
So what's the deal, man? They gotta make believe they love Hef, and what do they get in return?
They're just
fame, a little fortune,
candy, arm candy for him, Walker candy, and yeah, they probably get like a lot of cash, a lot of perks.
But supposedly he's gonna marry this one.
Well, he marries him, but I'm sure it's a contract thing. Like, it's purely a theatrical marriage. I bet you.
She only fucks him, of course. That's how it should be. He provides the mansion and the fame. You provide the fucking pussy.
I got to start following Hugh Hefner. He also tweeted, "I spent the afternoon with the girls in the game house playing backgammon."
Backgammon. Does that come out for Xbox? What is that?
Backgammon.
Backgammon. Plays backgammon with the girls. He thinks it's still 1950.
And then Crystal Harris, his broad there, she tweeted, because Hefner retweeted, singing Jingle Bells with Hugh Hefner. Oh, my God, this is horrendous.
Ugh.
Would you ever sing Jingle Bells with...
Jingle Bells? If one of my fucking broads come over the house, we ain't singing no Jingle Bells.
There you go.
And if we could watch a movie in the movie theater, it's going to be fucking filthy.
There you go.
If we play games, it's going to be COD.
There you go.
Black Ops Deuce. That's me, because I'm just like one of the kids. Oh, Jesus. I'm so fucking close to being Hef. It's ridiculous. Well, in my house.
You couldn't be farther away from being
All right.
Anthony fancies himself a gentleman in a robe.
Oh, please.
Parading around in a gentlemanly fashion.
No.
Oh, my God. He also tweeted, this is my new obsession. He tweeted,
I got to follow him.
It's Frisky Friday and the start of another great mansion week. What happens during Frisky Friday at the mansion, Jimmy?
Oh, Frisky Friday?
With Hugh Hefner.
I'll bet there's a lot of fanny grabbing and a lot of Frisky Friday. He probably just had to give it a name. He fucks 3 instead of 2.
Frisky Friday.
They fucking.
By the way, yeah, you're closer to that fucking guy from the Chiefs than you are to Hugh Hefner. Couldn't think of his name.
Yeah.
Oh, he also another Friday night mansion movie was Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
What's that?
Oh, of course.
Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
What's that?
Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Where you going? What's that?
It's going to go down, I'm telling you. Not today.
Frisky
Not today.
Fridays, they loosen a wheel on his hover round. It's just a laugh. As a goof, he tips over, they all chuckle.
Oh, this is awful. For notes,
They fucking put Ben Gay in his posty vac.
Little pranks.
Yeah, little pranks on Frisky Friday at the mansion.
Little wacky stunts they pull.
See, I like your angle that he doesn't give a fuck because he's set in his ways, but I love how the girls probably have to completely make believe they're into all this shit. Because he says, the girls and I are going to watch the James Bond classic, Sean Connery in Dr. No.
He picks the old ones, right? Yeah. Dr. No.
They don't want to sit there and watch Dr. No.
No.
That's what the girls say when the doctor says you're pregnant with his kid.
Here's another one. Crystal Camden won tonight's domino game. Oh my God!
What the mansion sounds like Dullsville.
It sounds awful.
Just terrible.
It's an old age
movies.
It's an old age home with fucking pussy. But I mean, not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah,
but the girls have got to be bored out of their minds. But they have to play along with this shit.
You think those hot fucking boxes with not a brain in their head want to play dominoes?
Oh, I should have read the tweet before. My brother Keith joined the girls and I for our weekly domino/Uno game. They play Uno.
That's great.
You know what it is? Because they're all mindless ninnies.
Uno for you, uno for me.
He's dealing with big-titted ninnies, and he's had enough of it.
And then we fucking skimmed the film off of the surface of the grotto.
Yuck. Marston and David played nonstop backgammon for 4 hours Saturday.
Look out.
It's a great timeless game.
Remember when he probably wrote about fucking for 4 hours straight?
I think Marston and David might be a bit...
a little fucking
light in the loafers. Because why the fuck would you play 4 hours of backgammon when you got
them broads running around the Playboy Mansion? The Playboy Mansion stinks. You're right. It's an old folks' home. Then we went out and played Kick the Can, and we got young again.
Crystal's driving her mother to the airport for a flight to London to visit relatives.
Thrill a minute over there.
These are great tweets.
Thrill a minute. Here at the mansion, we're playing dominoes and backgammon.
The Saturday Night Mansion movie is the 5-star classic Walter Huston and Ruth Chatterton in Dodsworth.
What?
I don't know, man.
Ruth Chatterton in Dodsworth. What a bunch of horrid old fogey tweets.
I worked on the magazine.
Old fogey tweets.
Terrible.
I worked on the magazine and watched Keith, Ray, Anthony, Berry, Gordy, and a couple of friends play tennis here this afternoon.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. Yes.
The Friday Night Mansion movie is Vivian Leigh and Marlon Brando in A Streetcar Named Desire, a real classic. Yeah, but they don't care.
The girls cannot
care. That's all right.
They can't appreciate a classic movie. They don't care.
Here's another one. It's Frisky Friday again.
Frisky Friday.
But I spent the afternoon working on my scrapbook.
Oh.
Volumes 2622-3. July 5th through 11th, 2012. A visit from a Bollywood beauty.
Oh, my
He's
goodness.
scrapbooking.
Dude, you know how great his scrapbooks must be, though?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Frisky Fridays. We put firecrackers in the tennis balls on his walker. It's hilarious.
Trying to find a couple more real fast.
Dominoes. What fucking Playboy chick wants to...
Dominoes.
We've had him in here.
Dominoes.
We've had Playboy girls in this fucking studio. They wouldn't even know what dominoes are.
Kaya Hefner won tonight's domino game, so they love dominoes.
And eat them. Or shove them up their twat.
The guys and I watched an American Masters biography on film director Billy Wilder.
What the fuck is that about?
Oh, they also have Manly Monday. God, this... Hugh Hefner should be doing a radio show.
He really does have a lot of the same hack shit.
It's Manly Monday at the mansion. Hanging out with the guys the first part of the evening, but ending up with Crystal later, as always.
Hey. Wow.
I never forget watching Big A interview Hugh Hefner. Because Hugh can't hear, so he had to lean in close. But then he kept backing away because Big A's breath wasn't good.
Dude,
wow, really?
We don't have video, we have audio somewhere.
Where was this?
At the mansion. Remember I went to the mansion with Big A?
I forgot about
you saw
that.
the mansion?
Big A and me went to party at the mansion.
We've never been invited. We've never been close to the Playboy
partied
mansion.
at the Playboy Mansion.
Is it cool?
How was it?
It was pretty cool.
What do you get to see?
I got to see the girls, the grotto, the game room
Did
that
you go
he's
in the
talking
pool?
about. No.
Was
the matter
Big
with
A's
you?
breath bad?
Big A's breath wasn't great that night. And then
They called his mouth the Rotto.
It smells like a rotten tomato.
Rotto.
Mr. Grotto,
He should be Shotto.
How's the Grotto?
How's the grotto?
It was just cool to see everything.
Why didn't you go in the pool with the chicks?
Nobody was going in the pool.
Why did you get one of the chicks and say you want to go for a swim?
I don't know. Nobody was going in.
You have to ask.
And it was an NBC party, so all the TV people were there, and I was making Big A hit on all the female American gladiators.
Oh, is that what they were there for?
Yeah.
Just that they would name his mouth something.
The Rotto.
Jesus.
shit.
It's rotting.
Do the girls look bored?
Yeah.
They just wander around, right?
Yeah, that's all they do. And they get he has old playmates giving tours of the mansion.
Did you get a tour?
Or
Yeah, I got a tour.
previous
I don't
or
get to,
old?
What part don't you
Previous,
get to see?
not old.
Okay.
You don't get to go inside the house.
What?
So
You didn't go to the mansion?
You get to go on all the outside, so you see where he's got all his animals.
right.
You see his tennis courts. You get to go in the game room and have as much fun as you want in
Why
there.
didn't you go in the house?
There are little sex rooms in the game room too.
What do you mean?
Like he's got in the game room, there's 2 rooms that are just the walls are mirrored and there's big beds in them.
I'd have been back in that place. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And I guess they're just for you play Pac-Man and then you fuck a chick if you want.
You should have showed your pussy. They would have let you in the
Oh,
mansion.
I don't have a
shit.
vagina.
Oh shit!
That's my downfall.
Oh, I see. Well, once again, I'll be hanging out with Crystal, Trisha, and a lot of ladies in the game house this afternoon and playing anyone?
Dominoes.
Backgammon.
Backgammon. Shit.
It's either
One or the
backgammon
other.
or dominoes.
Yeah. What else could they possibly play? Canasta, bridge. Oh, what shitty fucking games they
He
play
really
at
is
the
an old
mansion.
fogey.
What
Oh,
an
my
old
God. You ready for this?
fogey.
Not only does he do the Friday night movie, he also does the Saturday night movie.
Why not?
The Saturday Night Mansion movie is Warren Beatty and Annette Bening in the true crime classic Bugsy. These broads don't want to see Bugsy.
Bugsy was terrible. Why not Bonnie and Clyde? That was a good one.
Oh,
The Rotto. I'm going to laugh all day.
Shit.
It was so simple and it rhymed and it's mean.
That's the perfect bit. Yes,
Because to say your breath stinks is one thing, but just rot is such a decaying dead scent. It is terrible.
Big A. I can't believe you didn't go in the fucking house. First of all,
They don't let you in the house.
Well, I've seen parties, and there are people in the house.
They don't let you in the house anymore.
I think they don't let you in the fucking house.
Well, they weren't letting anybody in the house.
Yeah.
and
Well.
remember they do movies on Friday and Saturdays?
Yeah.
On Thursday night, the girls and I watched Sean Connery in From Russia with Love.
Another Bond.
Yuck.
Damn.
Oh.
He just sits there farting into the cushion. The movie.
Yeah, he stands up and they always notice a brown stain on the white. They're like, yeah, he's getting older.
They're just sitting all disgusted.
He's got
Bond, James Bond.
Plastic on his side of the fucking sofa. Old duty meister.
There's 2 stick-ups by each shoulder.
He describes another fun evening.
Oh, all right. Let's see what's going on at the mansion.
All right. I'll be playing gin rummy with the guys.
Gin rummy.
And then hanging out with Crystal and the girls. Another fun evening, he writes.
You know what? He has a better life than we do.
all
That
he's
sounds
doing.
like fucking
Playing some shitty games.
No,
and
my
hanging out
point
with
is,
chicks.
you made a great point. He don't give a fuck.
No.
He's going to live his life. This is what he wants to do as an 86-year-old man. He wants to do the backgammon and the dominoes and the gin rummy and watch his old movies. But I feel bad for these broads. They're bored out of their mind.
What a fun life. What are you doing on Friday? I'm going to play Parcheesi and have my ass eaten until I doze off. Good for you.
All right. This next text, tweet, has a little mystery. Maybe we can figure it out.
Yeah.
Mary hasn't completely recovered, and I've told her to take as much time as she needs to feel better.
That's vague.
What do you think happened to Mary?
Jesus. Mary. That's great. We played Operation with Hugh.
Yeah.
Literally.
Exactly.
We took out his wrenched ankle.
Yeah.